Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to X Japan. Yeah, it's been a little while, but I'm back. Just wanted to take a little break and you know, the school holidays and stuff. So yeah, things were quite different and difficult to, you know, find time to get things done. But now the schools are back and feeling a bit more motivated to get started. So yeah, here we go. This is a video that is a long time coming, since part 1. Always meant to do a follow-up for the Kanami LICKS video. So here we have 6 Kanami LICKS. The reason I chose 6 was just because it rhymes with licks. I've tried to sort of order them in sort of difficulty. So if you are a beginner, the first couple of licks should be fine. And then it'll build up sort of in difficulty from there. But these, I just tried to pick ones that are quite interesting and ones that you can incorporate into, you know, a solo that you're coming up with or improvising, anything like that. I didn't want to pick anything that was too melodic, sort of to do with the song, because that's obviously tailored for that song. So I tried to pick ones that you could sort of like use in anything. So hopefully I did that. So what we'll do is I'll play it at full speed. And then I'll play it at half speed, and then I'll break it down for you, and then we'll move on to the next one. And also, just as a wee extra, I'm going to shout out to Wave Power and issue him a challenge to complete this video, either on a live stream or on a separate video. So we'll see if he can get through all 6. So please make sure you tell him that the gauntlet has been thrown. Okay, so without any further ado, let's get on with the first lick. And this one is from Different. So here we go. Okay, so this is just a little blues lick from the song Different, and it's very simple, but I just thought this was a really cool one, and one you could definitely include in pretty much any improvisation or solo you could ever do. Okay, so we're going to start this off on the 14th fret G string. We're going to bend up, full bend, then we're going to add our pinky in on the B on the 15, let them ring together. Then we're going to hit it again and bring it down to the 12. And then we're going to skip over the B string straight to the high E and play 15 and then 12. And that's the lick. Okay, so this lick from Sense, just a little short one, but again, just really cool and very Kanami. So all we're doing here is starting on the 16th fret G string, hitting it twice, then we're going to slide from 14 to 12, and then finish on 14 on the G. Okay, and that's all it is. Okay, so this is another lick from Sense, and this one actually surprised me because it was actually way cooler than I thought it was going to be when I actually slowed it down and figured out what she was doing. Because it has this cool little pull-off in the middle, which you don't actually hear. Well, you hear it, but you don't know that's what she's doing, if that makes any sense. Okay, so we're going to start off chromatically, like she does a lot. So this is just on the D string, 12, 13, 14, 12, 13, 14 on the G. Then we're going 12 on the B, 14 on the G, and then back to the 12 on the B. And this is where it gets interesting, because she does a pull off. So basically from 14 on the G, play it, pull it off, so you get the open G note, and then you hit the 12 on the G. And then we finish it with, so bend up on the 14 on the G, bend it back down, and then pull off to the 12. Important to get all those notes evenly spaced. D D D D D D. Then up to 14 on the D, back to 12 on the G, and slide out of it. You could also hit the B there too. Yeah, really cool lick. Okay, now we've got another really cool blues lick from the song Different again. Okay, so we're starting 15, 14, 12 on the B. Then we're playing 15 on the G. Then we're going back to 12 on the B. And then we're going to do that same legato 15, 14, 12 run on the G string this time. Okay, so after that 3-note run, what we're gonna do is we're gonna bar the G and the D string with our third finger. The purpose of that is so we can play the G string and the D string one after the other when we get there. So if I play that in context, hear that? That's what you have to do, is play the G and then the D, one after the other. After that, we go to the 12 on the G, but catch the B as well. So we get that gnarly sound. And then we're gonna basically pull off 14, 12 to open on the D string. And then we're gonna play 12, 14 to finish it. I think on the actual lick that she plays, she doesn't go back to 14, she just ends on the 12, but because we're just playing this like isolated, it just sounds nicer finishing it up on the 14. Again, another really cool, very Kanami sounding lick. Okay, so the next lick is from Chemical Reaction, and it's a tapping lick. I really wanted to include a multiple string tapping lick because I'm not good at these. So I thought it would be a good thing to do and also practice myself. And this is probably the sort of really basic tapping over two strings that you can do. So I think this song is actually in drop, is tuned down a whole step. And it's in drop tuning as well, so it's actually like C, but I'm in standard tuning just now, so I'm just going to drop it down 2 frets. So what we're doing here, this is kind of a different style of tapping than what I'm used to as well, because normally you would tap like this, you would tap off and then hammer on to the middle note, but this time we're just going dee 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 down. So to do this properly, you basically have to tap and you put your third finger down at the same time. And you really have to make sure that you get this right, because if you put your third finger on slightly before the tap, you're gonna get you're going to hear that note first. So really important that you get the tap and that at the same time. If anything, the tap needs to be a little bit before the other one. Okay, so that's all you're doing is tap, and then you're pulling off to the 11, and then you're pulling off again to the 8. Do it twice, and then do the same thing on the B string. And then quickly shift back to your pick, and then bend up on the 11. Okay, and that is the lick. Okay, last lick is from Wonderland, and it's a very simple, run, but the reason I chose this was, again, it's just something that I'm not used to doing, so I want to practice, and that's basically 3-note per string picking. I try and alternate pick practice, but I tend to just do like 2 notes per string, so 3 notes and 3 notes per string just kind of like messes me up. So I really wanted to include this one. I didn't actually play this one at the right speed. I'm just outside of the right speed, basically. The song is at 130 BPM. I can just about manage this at 120. So this is my goal, and I would encourage you guys to do the same. If you're struggling with any of these, just practice with a metronome, put them down. I'm going to put all the BPMs in the description, so you can set your metronome to the right tempo. And yeah, this is just what you have to do. So I'm going to just keep grinding away on this one until I can play it at 130. Okay, so all we're doing here is playing 16 on the high E and then 14, 13. Same again on the B. And then 15, 13 on the G. Then we're going to go. So slightly different pattern here, 14 to 13, then 15 to 13, and then we're going to repeat that, and then finish it with 15, 13 on the D, sorry. All together. Okay, so yeah, nice easy one, but to play fast is a bit tricky, but maybe you're used to playing 3 notes per string, unlike me. But yeah, it's just a nice sort of different style of lick, those kind of things I'm used to doing, things like, or that kind of thing. So it's nice to have a little bit of, gives it a little bit more melody in it. Yeah, just a really nice, and again, I think very Kanami sounding lick. So there we go, guys. There were 6 Kanami licks for you to try out. Good luck with those. Hopefully you can incorporate them into your own playing. Yeah, I try and study as much as I can from Sensei Kanami, and yeah, I've learned a lot, and these ones I will try and incorporate into my own playing, or portions of them at least. Yeah, she always does really interesting stuff, and it's nice to sit down and really break them down and see what's going on in that crazy head of hers. Okay, so until next time, guys, thank you so much for watching. Please hit the like, please subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in the next video. Take care, bye bye. Well, I think that went pretty well. What do you think? You suck!